Hey everyone, welcome to In the Beyond, and thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm back with another timeless pick a card reading, and I'm going to be channeling a message around predictions for the next 3 months for you. So what major events are going to be happening in the next 3 months? What is destined to happen over these next 3 months, and what do you need to know? So we have 3 piles to choose from today. For pile number 1, we have this clear quartz cluster. For pile number 2, we have this Lemurian seed quartz crystal. I really love this one. And for pile number 3, we have these 2 double terminated clear quartz points. These are beautiful as well. They're all beautiful. I was really drawn to the quartz for this reading, the clear quartz. So yeah, take as much time as you need to see which card and which crystal is calling you. If you need to take a few minutes, pause the video, do some meditation, do a deep breath, to really tune in to see where your intuition is really calling you, what pile is, are you being pulled to. That is going to be the pile that has a message for you today. You will find the timestamps in the description box below. And yeah, let's get into this reading. Let's see what's in the cards, and let's go in the beyond. Hey, pile 1, if you guys were drawn to the clear quartz cluster, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what is destined to happen over the next 3 months. What predictions can we make? What do you need to know? Ooh, we have the 6 of Swords here. Wow, okay. So right away, over these next 3 months, I think it's really important that you guys be aware that traveling and journeying is going to be something that's going to be very important for you guys over these next 3 months. You might be moving, your physical location. You might be moving on from things that no longer serve you. Yeah, I'm getting you might be moving to a new house, a new apartment, moving on to new people. I'm hearing a new partner, like moving on. Let's pull some more tarot and then oracle cards to get more information for you guys. Predictions for my pile 1. Predictions for the next 3 months. What does my pile 1 need to know about the next 3 months? From whenever they're watching this. What does my pile 1 need to know about the next 3 months? Any other cards? Okay, pile 1. Let's see what we have for you. We have, the 2 of water, the 2 of cups with the mallow herb. Beautiful. Ooh, we have the 9 of wands here, the 9 of fire with wild cherry. That's a really potent card. Ooh, we have the healer of, this is the warrior of water with Osotilo. Ooh, we have temperance with chamomile. Ooh, this is beautiful. This is the page of wands with the California poppy. Oh my goodness, beautiful energy here. Okay, so over the next 3 months, like I said, the energy of journeying and finding the energy of journeying and traveling is going to be very important for you guys over the next 3 months. Keep a lookout for opportunities to travel. Some of you are going to be finding a new home. The wild cherry card, we have this representation of hearth and home here. And you guys will be finding a new home. That might be a literal new home, like we were talking about, a move to a new home, a new apartment. Maybe you're moving to a new state. Maybe you're moving to a new country. For some of you, that might be more of a metaphorical move to finding home. You will be finding people who resonate with you. You will be leaving people who no longer serve you behind. You will be perhaps creating a new home with a new partner. There's this energy of finding home and feeling more secure in your foundations and feeling like you are finally at home with people who understand you and who have similar interests. And I just feel like you might be one of those people who never felt at home, and over the next 3 months you guys will really be starting to find home, and you will start to figure out what home means to you, what kind of people home will feel like, what kind of place home will feel like. So that is a message for some of you guys here. With the Two of Water card, again, we have the hummingbird. The hummingbird is talking about a journey. You guys, the energy of movement and travel, migration, journeying is really strong for you here. We also do have this river being representing journeying and moving again. So with these two cards, we do have like that same message about journeying and moving on, leaving things behind, moving on to new spaces and places that feel more comforting and more soothing. Mallow is a very healing herb, very soft and soothing. Again, Osotilo is a very soothing herb as well. It is a cactus, and the flowers of the cactus are made into tea for very soothing and healing effects. So again, I think your heart is going to be finding home. Like, you're going to have like literal transitions to finding yourself and finding home and finding where you fit in. With the Temperance card, again, this card is talking about healing, bringing inner peace into yourself, finding that place of stillness within yourself, and also finding that in your environment. So maybe you're going to be moving to a new location, like a new city, or maybe you're moving to the countryside from the city. Maybe you're moving to a place and a space that really lights you up and ignites your passions. Maybe there's a lot of people in your new environment who have similar interests as you. Maybe it's a very heart-opening place filled with like very compassionate and friendly people. And that's going to be like a new experience for you, and you will be feeling very calm, centered, happy, and whole. We also have the California Poppy card, and this card, it's connected to that beautiful energy of the poppies, that bright, vibrant, passionate, fiery, beautiful orange that the California poppy has. This card is also this is the Page of Wands. So this is giving me the energy that over the next 3 months you are going to be embodying that Page of Wands energy, where you have that curious outlook, where you're very excited, where you look at the world with more wonder and innocent eyes like a child would. I think you're going to be looking at a lot of things from a new perspective, the perspective of, seeing things for the first time, and travel really does that. I think you're going to like really be seeing a lot of new things, having a lot of new experiences, and it's really going to light you up and fill your heart with a lot of passion, excitement, and joy and bliss. Just as like a child maybe, traveling to a new town might feel when they are just like maybe having a lot of new experiences. Maybe this new place that they go to has a lot of fun events like carnivals or parties, or like maybe there's attractions for children there, and that's just the kind of energy that's coming into your life over the next 3 months. You are going to be feeling like there's so much to do, there's so much to see, there's so much excitement and wonder around you. So I'm getting the energy like maybe you are moving to a new city that has maybe like a lot of nightlife, or maybe there's a big vibrant art scene. There might be a lot of culture there, like new things for you to experience, things that you never have done before. So that's really the energy that's coming in very, very strongly here. Let's pull oracle cards for you guys. Pile 1. What does my pile 1 need to know about the next 3 months? What is maybe destined to happen over these next 3 months? What does pile 3 need to know? Yeah, what is destined to happen over these next 3 months, please? Beautiful. I feel like a bunch of cards jumped out. We have the energy of reciprocity with the sweetgrass braid. I love this. Again, okay, so this beautiful figure, her braids are turning into rivers. This is representing the energy of travel. We have the butterflies again. Butterflies go on great migrations, just like the hummingbird. The hummingbird and the butterfly, they have these big migration patterns going from like South America, Central America, up to North America. They travel these long distances. They have different stops along their way, different stops that align with different seasons. So the river is also this big symbol of travel, right? Of moving. We have the river, the boat and the river here, moving to a new location. We have the river coming out again. So again, your higher self is saying it's destined for you to travel over these next 3 months. For a lot of you, it's a physical travel, it's physical movement. And for some of you, it's more metaphorical, where you are leaving things behind, leaving things in the past, and moving on from different things, moving on from a relationship, moving on from things that are no longer serving, and just moving into a new phase of your life. So yeah, really pay attention to the signs and synchronicities around travel, journeys, and movement right now. There might be beautiful opportunities for you guys to, you know, maybe accept a new job in a new location. Maybe family, you have family in a different location and you might get the opportunity to live with them or visit them. But yeah, just keep an eye out for the opportunities around travel. Ooh, soul retrieval and wholeness. Oh yeah, new spirit moon with hope. Okay. So right away, as the soul retrieval card came out with wholeness, I was getting, you know, travel again. The owl sees in the dark. The owl travels and hunts in the dark. And the beautiful wingspan of the owl is what I was like really picturing when this first card came out. So you guys, the energy of travel is so strong for you. The energy of having a new hope, like having hope for something new, having hope that, you know, life will be different and things will be different. I'm getting the energy of like moving to a new country or a new city, engaging with a new culture, and like learning a lot about yourself and learning a lot about that new space and that new place. There's going to be a lot of inner wisdom coming to you through your travels. So you might get the opportunity to travel abroad. You might get the opportunity to travel to new places. For some of you guys who might not be having that literal travel metaphor, this could be talking about like, they call it like armchair traveling, where you maybe get some books related to a place that you want to visit in the future. Maybe you start going online and looking at images from this place. Maybe it's honestly, I'm getting a message here that might be for just a few of you. I'm getting the message like maybe you start to connect to an ancient culture and you start to uncover secrets of your soul, like secrets of your past life. That is one thing, an inner journey here that I'm picking up for a few of you guys. So maybe just for example, you get really drawn to ancient Egypt, or you get really drawn to the ancient Mayan culture, and you start to get books about like the temples there, or you start to get books about like the different art forms or the artifacts that archaeologists have uncovered, and maybe just looking at those images from different cultures and spaces and time periods sparks something inside of you that helps you to remember something about you, something about your past life, something about your soul, something about you that helps you to find home and center and helps you to connect to the energy of being fully embodied and connecting to feeling whole. because there is this kind of energy of like finding yourself, finding home, and finding wholeness throughout this reading. Again, new spirit moon, we have like the water representing travel and new horizons. This is just talking about having hope for the future, hope in new experiences. I think there's going to be a lot of hope on the horizon for this pile. This was really beautiful energy and a beautiful beautiful reading. The hope card is really connected to this Page of Wands, Daughter of Fire, California Poppy card again, like having hope and looking at the world through the eyes of innocence and hope, and like knowing that good things are coming and feeling that energy of being lit up and inspired again. So yeah, that's really what I'm seeing for you guys, pile 1. Thank you all so much for joining me today. If you did like this reading, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment down below letting me know how this has resonated with you. I always love to read the comments. I love doing these readings, and I really hope to see you guys in one of my next readings. Hey pile 2, if you guys were drawn to the Lemurian quartz as well as the second card, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what message we have for you today about predictions for you for over the next 3 months from whenever you're watching this. What is destined to happen? What do you need to know? Ooh, we have the Queen of Wands for you guys. Pile 2. Okay, this is beautiful. So you guys can see this beautiful big black cat in the leaves and around the sunflowers here. Over the next 3 months, I'm getting that you guys will be opening new channels. You'll be opening to new psychic abilities, and really I'm getting like a crown chakra energy from the sunflower. Definite psychic abilities opening, and especially crown chakra. And that's not surprising because you were drawn to the Lemurian quartz, and Lemurian quartz is said to have a lot of energy around downloading new information and downloading new spiritual teachings and things like that. So yeah, really opening your psychic abilities, opening your spiritual and psychic gifts and your channel. Let's pull the tarot cards, and we'll pull oracles to get more information for you guys. Pile 2. Pile 2. Ooh, pile 2. What does my pile 2 need to know about their life over these next 3 months? Predictions for the next 3 months for pile 2. As well as what is destined to happen and what they need to know. A lot of cards tried to slip out. And I was just drawn to the bottom of the deck, and we do have the Magician with the sunflower, and that's such a beautiful energy mimicking this card here. So I'll just put that here as well. I feel like there's a lot of energy for you guys. So much energy is wanting to emerge for you. So much of your psychic abilities, creative abilities as well. Yeah. Oh my goodness, there's abundance here. Okay, so we have this is the Queen of Wands, the Mother of Fire, with time in this deck. We also have, oh my goodness, we have the 7 of Fire with cinnamon. We have the 3 of Water with lemon balm. Oh my goodness, the 4 of Earth with willow. Yeah, oh my gosh. This is the Warrior of Earth with yucca. We have Strength with garlic, and we have 9, Hermit. Okay, I was just drawn to the number 9 for some reason, but this is the Hermit card. Okay. So 2 major messages coming out for you guys in this pile. Like I said, you are going to be awakening a lot of abilities. For some of you guys, that is talking about your spiritual abilities. We have this Healer's Handbook here. We have, you know, this kind of representing spiritual knowledge from the ancestors, spiritual knowledge from the past, opening your psychic abilities, opening your crown chakra. Maybe you are going to start lucid dreaming over these next 3 months, having prophetic visions, having prophetic dreams. This card is obviously very connected to the energy of fire, the fiery cinnamon. Let me just shut off the heater. I don't want to have that noise for you guys if you hear it. Sorry about that. But yeah, so the energy of fire, you guys are really lighting up and awakening over these next 3 months. You are destined to either open up psychic abilities or creative abilities. We have a lot of that creative, passionate energy coming out. You might really open up your creative channel over these next 3 months. This card right here with the time, it represents being an artist. It represents opening your creative abilities and, you know, making things like potions and brews and making things like medicines and concoctions. But it also talks about just living your life as an artist, doing everything with an artist's touch, an artist's eye. So like getting very into design and getting into the things around you, getting into how you present yourself, the artistry of, you know, your personal appearance and your fashion, the artistry of, you know, how you present yourself. Like maybe you wear perfume that you've crafted, maybe you have jewelry that you wear that you've crafted. There's something that wants to be said about your creative abilities. And creative abilities are actually, in my opinion, spiritual abilities as well. Creative gifts can be passed down from the ancestors. So if you have like a grandmother who, you know, was a painter, or you have like a grandmother who made beautiful jewelry, or like embroidered, made beautiful clothes, you know, that's an ancestral gift. That's a spiritual gift that can be passed down through lineages. Maybe you had, you know, great-grandfather who was like a beautiful musician, or you had, you know, these people in your lineages who had beautiful voices and who could really sing. Those talents are passed down in the family, in the lineage. They are ancestral gifts, just like, you know, being an herbalist, or being a seer, or being any kind of, you know, spiritual person. Creative gifts are very much aligned with spiritual gifts, in my opinion. Creative gifts are also very connected to the unseen world. They can be, you know, divinely channeled and things like that. You can get the ideas for poetry, music, art, you know, from divine sources and things like that, and you can channel them out, and you can channel them through you and out of your hands. And it's this beautiful relationship of spirituality and creativity that bring in these manifestations and these projects out into the world. And they can really help to change the world too, because like think about you know, really profound art, or really profound music, really profound books and movies that have actually, you know, influenced your life. Maybe they've changed how you think about things. Maybe they've just touched your heart in a beautiful way. I really think creative abilities and things that touch people's heart are very spiritual as well. So sorry to go on that tangent, but yeah, it's just very potent that you guys know that your spiritual abilities are opening over the next 3 months. It is destined for you guys to open your spiritual channels, your creative channels. Be really watchful of your chakras opening, of you guys getting divine downloads and divine inspiration and ideas for either your spiritual practice or your creative practice. And for some of you guys, I really see a strong crown chakra awareness opening and a lot of psychic abilities opening with the black cat specifically. Also with the Hermit card, I'm getting a lot of the psychic abilities opening for you. So like having visions, having clairvoyant abilities, seeing things, knowing things. I see some people maybe trying things like scrying, gazing into candles, gazing into crystals, gazing into bowls of water to connect to visions and to connect to things that might happen in the future. You might want to connect to things like divination. That's the kind of energy that's really coming strongly through. With this 3 of Water card, I just want to touch on the Lemon Balm card. This is really talking about, in my opinion, creative abilities and connecting to that inner child energy. So connecting to a really joyful, passionate way of living, where your inner child is very happy and excited and inspired and lit up. Again, these 2 cards are really talking about creative abilities. They're both representing weaving. Maybe you've been interested in weaving or sewing or knitting or embroidery, really something with your hands where maybe you're stitching. Maybe you have the gift of painting, or you have, you know, different creative abilities here, like, you know, making herbs and potions out of herbs, making medicine out of herbs. Maybe you have abilities where, yeah, again, we have the braid here and just like drawn to weaving, sewing, things like that, knitting. Maybe you've always been interested in something like that. Maybe you've always wanted to make jewelry. Just kind of go where you're interested, and, you know, remember, follow your heart and your bliss and your passion. But yeah, for you guys, over the next 3 months, strong psychic abilities are opening. A channel is definitely opening. Your ability to channel is opening. And creative gifts are opening. So yeah, take the messages that are resonating with you, and let's pull some more oracle cards for you guys. Pile 2. Messages for pile 2. Predictions over the next 3 months. What is happening over the next 3 months for pile 2? Wow, the cards just like want to fall out in these big piles for you guys. I think, yeah, like there's so much energy that's going to be at your fingertips. So much like creative energy is coming out. So much like fiery passion will be coming out. And that might manifest as spiritual abilities and chakras opening. That might manifest as like having a lot of ideas for creative projects and endeavors and things like that. Any last information for my pile 2 and what might be happening over the next 3 months for them? Ooh, we have the Seer card with prophecy. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe this card has come out. This is so gorgeous. This is in such alignment with, you know, the Magician card, the Sunflower, the Queen of Wands. Like, again, it has that golden energy that the Sunflower has, this card. And look, this is like kind of representing the third eye, and I'm also seeing it as the crown. There's going to be this beautiful halo around your crown eye, around your third chakra. You guys, you are stepping in to the energy of the Seer, and really connected to the energy of prophecy. So like we were saying in this whole reading, over the next 3 months, it is destined that you guys open these channels for psychic abilities, clairvoyant abilities, crown chakra opening, and third eye chakra opening. And this can manifest, you know, purely as something that you see as, you know, your spiritual abilities, your spiritual path. This can also be manifested into your creative channeling. Just take the messages as they resonate with you. It might be one, it might be both of those things. You might resonate with being a very spiritual person who gets spiritual downloads and, you know, communicates with the divine, and you know, you might channel those messages into some kind of creative endeavor. So yeah, such beautiful energy, such a beautiful confirmation here for you guys, pile 2. You know, so strong and potent of a confirmation. Wow, you guys, the energies here. your whole reading has been filled with fire, and then the oracle card of fire spark with transform comes out. So you guys are so on point with this energy being destined to happen. You guys will come into contact with all this beautiful fiery energy. It will help you to transform. It will help you to open spiritual channels and definitely creative channels. There's so much fire energy in this reading. It's honestly beautiful. So really connect to the energy of fire. Connect to the energy of your passions. Let the fire energy transform you. Let your passions transform you. Let the energy of fire lay you up and help open up your channel. Let the energy of fire, lay you up and open up your chakras and open up your crown chakra. Let the golden, fiery energy pour in from your crown to your third eye. This is so beautiful. Yeah, the energy, I just cannot believe all the beautiful fire here. So yeah, really connect to fire. Maybe if you have a little area where you can have a controlled fire, that would be beautiful to do. If not, just connect to the energy of possibly candles. Having a little candle, maybe meditating with candles, really connecting to the energy of fire here with a flame. That could be really potent for you guys to help you, really connect to this fiery, passionate energy that's coming out and really going to manifest for you guys over these next 3 months. Oh my goodness, we have summer solstice with deer. Nourish. Do you see what this card is speaking about? Okay, summer solstice is when the sun is at its greatest strength. It's at its peak. It's when you have the longest day of the year. Oh my goodness, and you guys are just connected to this fiery full sun energy. Full sun. Okay, so like maybe you might have a lot of Leo transits right now. Maybe you might just have a lot of Leo energy coming into your life for some reason. The energy of fire, solar energy, solar plexus chakra stuff is happening, but all these beautiful golden sunflowers, and then we have summer solstice come out. I'm just so like surprised how in alignment your reading has been. Everything is just confirming so strongly that over the next 3 months, you are opening up your psychic abilities and your creative abilities. You are going to be this fiery channel. You're going to have all this energy at your fingertips. You're going to be able to transform and see new possibilities. Yeah, you guys are stepping into such a creative time for yourself where you can really manifest what you want. The next 3 months are potent for you guys. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Pay attention to your chakras at this time. Really tend and nourish your chakras and your body at this time, because you are balancing a lot of this fire, and fire does have the ability to burn a little too bright. So just be mindful of that and just be careful to not overwork yourself. Don't burn yourself out. Don't stay up too late. Don't stay up, all night doing your creative abilities. Definitely remember to get some rest and to, calmly approach all of this new energy coming in over the next 3 months. But yeah, your psychic abilities and your creative abilities have so much potential to just burn beautifully and to just be lit up. It's so gorgeous, this energy here. But yeah, that's really what I'm seeing for you guys, pile 3. If you did like this reading, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment down below letting me know how this has resonated with you. I always love to read the comments. I love doing these readings, and I really hope to see you guys in one of my next readings. Hey pile 3, if you guys were drawn to the 2 little double terminated clear quartz points, oops, as well as the 3rd card, this is going to be a reading. Let's see what predictions we have for you guys over the next 3 months, what is destined to happen, and what you need to know. Okay, so the first card we have for you is the Justice card. That's beautiful. Okay, so this is really interesting. Okay, over the next 3 months, I think you are definitely destined to kind of balance the scales, balance something out. something is coming into balance here with the Justice card, and it's really interesting. I was drawn to put 2 crystals in on your pile. For some reason I was just drawn to put 2 there, which I never really do. So there is something about this balancing out of 2 things, balancing out of opposites. Let's pull tarot cards to go deeper here, see what this is really talking about. My pile 3. Predictions for pile 3 over the next 3 months. What is destined to happen for pile 3 over these next 3 months? What does my pile 3 need to know over these next 3 months? What will be happening? What do they need to know? Messages for my pile 3, predictions for the next 3 months. Interesting. Let's see what we got. We have, ooh, the 7 of water here with birch. Ooh, we have the 8 of earth, the 8 of pentacles here with the turmeric. Ooh, the 3 of air with echinacea. The daughter of fire with California poppies. So this is the page of wands. Ooh, we have the fool with dandelion. We have the ace of pentacles with nettle. Ooh, okay, wow. We have the world with Pachamama. Okay, over the next 3 months, I think there's a lot of interesting things happening for you guys. Let me kind of channel a little deeper. For some of you, I see the end of potentially a relationship. I see something that you're leaving behind with the 3 of air. For some of you, that might be, it could be something that's just no longer serving you. Like, it could be a pattern, it could be a habit, it could be a relationship, or maybe even something like a job or something. I just see something like weighing you down that is no longer serving you, that you're going to be leaving behind in these next 3 months with the echinacea card here. I'm also seeing that because we do have the Fool card, and the Fool card is all about new beginnings and new journeys. And it's really interesting to have the Fool card and the World in the same reading. So the Fool card, it's, you know, represented with the number 0. Sorry about that, I just paused it because there was a car alarm going off. But I wanted to say, you know, the Fool card is represented by the number 0. It's the first card in the Fool's journey in the major arcana cards of the tarot. And then we also have the World card, which is, you know, card 21. It's representing, you know, the ending. It's representing the completion. So it's really interesting to have the beginning and the ending of something for you guys. But I'm seeing, like, over the next 3 months, I think you are going to be ending something, closing a chapter, leaving something behind, but also, again, like, starting something new, being the fool on a new journey. And it's really interesting, you know, because the Justice card is here. I think it's really talking about balancing something out, you know, balancing opposing things, bringing 2 things into balance, you know. And I think it's kind of also talking about the beginning and the ending of something. So yeah, it's a super interesting energy here. It's interesting, the 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of water, you know, both of those cards, they're represented by being on a countertop and looking out at a window, looking out into the horizon. I'm seeing for you guys over the next 3 months, like, yeah, I think you're going to, yeah, I think this is what will happen. You guys will leave something behind that no longer serves you, and you will see a new beginning on the horizon as well. You will leave something behind, but then you're going to see the new journey and the new adventure at the same time. So it's really interesting energy, honestly. This is really beautiful. it's really interesting here. I just keep being drawn to the turmeric, to the Eight of Pentacles. I'm trying to go a little deeper into that. Interesting. Okay. So what I'm getting with that is I'm getting the sacral chakra is very important to this, as well as the third eye chakra. So those beautiful oranges and the beautiful blues are going to really help guide you on this journey. And what I mean by that is using, you know, your sacral chakra to help you close out a cycle, help you leave things behind that no longer serves you. So connect to your sacral chakra to connect to your intuition, connect to what feels good and what no longer serves you. So if it's a partner that you've been getting in like intuitive nudges about them not serving you, if it's a place, a job, if it is a pattern or a habit that's kind of, you know, you've been getting this little voice being like, oh, I don't think this is, you know, serving us. I don't think, you know, maybe you have like some habit that is a little bit, you know, not serving you anymore. Like maybe you have like a show that you've been watching for a long time and you used to like it, but it's no longer like making you feel happy. Like that's the energy that's coming through. Sorry, that example was a little different. But yeah, I'm just getting like the energy. There's something that you know, you have a hunch about. Your intuition has been trying to tell you there's something that is no longer serving you. And so over the next 3 months, you are meant to let that thing go. You are meant to close that cycle out. And as well, over the next 3 months, you are destined to find a new beginning. So you are destined to use your third eye chakra, that blue, like I was picking up, the orange and blue. You're destined to use, you know, your gifts for visioning, your gifts for seeing the future. You're destined to use those gifts, your third eye, to see something new, to see a new beginning, to see a new adventure. You know, we have the California poppy where this young person is gazing into a crystal ball. So you guys, as soon as you are meant, or as soon as you close out whatever you're meant to, like if it is a relationship or a job or, you know, ending a habit that's no longer serving you, like maybe, you know, this could be talking about, you know, ending, you know, eating junk food or like something like that. Like it could be that simple as just ending a certain pattern that's like a simple habit that's no longer serving you. It could be bigger, like switching your job or switching your relationship. Take what is kind of resonating with you and follow your intuition. Your intuition is going to tell you what's no longer serving you. Once you let that go and step away from that thing that is no longer serving you, you will be using your third eye chakra. You will be using your abilities to see the future, your abilities to vision new possibilities, and you will be stepping into the Fool energy, stepping onto a new path for new adventures. Yeah, and like once you're on that path, you're going to really be connected to the energy of abundance. You are going to, I'm really seeing a lot of new opportunities are going to be opening up for you. With this card here, I think you're going to get a lot of new, fresh energy coming in, new opportunities. Like you have, you know, you have like many different pathways of adventure opening up to you. But it's really important that you leave something behind, right? Like it's really important that you balance the scales, that you bring duality into balance here. Whew, this is really beautiful energy, very different reading than I've kind of done before. Let's pull some oracle cards to get more information for you guys. I'm drawn to this deck, and I think I'll pull from another deck as well for you guys, pile 3. What does my pile 3 need to know about predictions for the next 3 months? create a sacred fire. Beautiful. Any other predictions for the next 3 months? Ooh, quest for a new vision. Yes. Okay, so this is what we were talking about. Like, use the energy of fire to transform and change. Really connect to the element of fire to bring in transformation and to transmute and transform things that no longer serve you. This card is talking about leaving something behind that is no longer serving. So yeah, sorry, I just paused the video because there's more noise outside. But this is so beautiful because these two cards are just in such alignment with what has been coming out in your reading. The create a sacred fire is talking about, you know, using the element of fire to help you to leave something behind and to transform something that is no longer serving you. So this is kind of also representing like the orange of the sacral chakra energy as well. Letting your sacral chakra guide you in this journey. Really being in tune with what your intuition is telling you, what your emotions are telling you. Really following your intuition about what is no longer serving you and what is, you know, ready to be left behind. And then the fire, the element of fire, will help you to alchemize that, transmute it, and transform it into something new. And then we have quest for a new vision, and quest for a new vision is really connected to that energy of newness that we were talking about that's associated with your third eye chakra. And all of the blue energy. So this is really talking about getting a clear vision of what you would like to bring into your life, what new goals, what new manifestations you'd like to bring into your world, what is the new adventure and the new vision that you want to go down? What pathway do you want to go down? And again, always, you know, this is very connected to your sacral chakra. So, you know, trust your intuition and use your inner eye to see new opportunities, new adventures, and new pathways. I think you will be able to see a lot of new different things. You know, you might have a lot of new opportunities and options that come to you. You might have a lot of new visions that come to you, and really use your intuition and follow the one vision that is the most appropriate for you, and, you know, really is in alignment with your intuition and is aligned with your passion, your bliss, and your inspiration here. Let's pull some more oracle cards for you guys. Maybe we'll get like another 1 or 2 to close out this reading. My pile 3 predictions for pile 3. What is destined to happen for pile 3 over the next 3 months? What does pile number 3 need to know about the next 3 months? Any more information for my pile 3, please, about the next 3 months? Ooh, we have the sage stick with cleanse. Ooh, we have drum medicine with regulation. That's beautiful. Ooh, that's so funny. I was just holding the deck and a few more cards kind of came slipping out. So I'll just put them out for more messages for you guys. Maybe they'll spark something in your own intuition. But yeah, I was just moving the deck and these kind of came out as well. That's never happened before. So I just want to say for you guys, pile 3, the energy of cleansing, like this is the energy that the fire wants to help you achieve and accomplish over the next 3 months. You guys are really going to be cleansing something out, purging something, releasing cords, releasing stagnant energy, cleansing a relationship pattern or cleansing habits, maybe cleansing from an environment or a job that you had. Really connect to the energy of cleansing to help you purify and transform. Again, drum medicine regulation. This is beautiful. This is talking about coming into alignment with your heartbeat, coming into alignment with what your intuition is telling you and what your heart and soul is telling you, because I think over the next 3 months your destiny is about to like open up as well. I was getting that a little bit from the Fool card and the World card. Like when those two cards come up in a reading, that's super rare, and I don't think it's actually ever happened to me before. So this is really talking about balancing things out, having a new beginning, having a completion, and I'm getting the energy like it's very destined to happen, and you're very destined to find a new pathway, a pathway that is really aligned with your soul purpose, your soul mission here in this lifetime. And then Anishinaabe, the good being with worth, and the clan animal totem, these claiming cards, these just kind of came out as I was just moving the deck. So I feel like you guys might be guided by an animal spirit. You guys might have like a strong animal guide that kind of wanted to come out in this reading and kind of be here. You might connect to the deer. We have moose, we have bear, we have the fin animals, the water dwelling animals, we have, you know, the winged beings being represented, the land beings being represented. So I feel like these cards just kind of wanted to come out to maybe spark something in your own intuition, and maybe spark a memory or a feeling for you guys. Yeah, you might have a strong spirit animal guiding you on this journey. You might have an animal very close to your heart. And I feel like the child coming out again is really important, because we did have this, the Page of Wands, the Daughter of Fire card. You know, that card is really kind of tied to inner child energy as well. So perhaps what you're leaving behind is something that your inner child doesn't really align with. And perhaps what you're stepping into is more of a time of being really centered and connected to your inner child. That can be for a few of you guys, but yeah, use your intuition. If you need to pause the video, maybe on these cards, maybe there's something to spark in your own imagination to help you have a vision for your future, or maybe to help you to know what you need to leave behind. But yeah, this was a beautiful reading for you guys, pile 3. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I really liked this reading. It was very different. Please leave me a comment and let me know how this reading has resonated with you. I always love to read the comments, especially when, you know, the messages are a little bit unique and different. Yeah, please like and subscribe if you liked this. Thank you guys just so much for joining me today. If you did like this reading, just let me know. And yeah, I really hope to see you guys in one of my next readings.